Hello, my name is Mark Eisman, Vice President, Jade International. In this segment, we're going to discuss the term DAP, or Delivered at Place. The DAP is a term where the seller has responsibility to take the goods from their door all the way to the buyer's delivery destination, excluding any customs clearance formalities and duties.
What would be the seller's responsibility under the term DAP?
The seller has the responsibility to take the goods from their door all the way to the buyer's delivery destination. That includes any overseas inland freight, that includes the ocean freight or air freight, and then the ultimate delivery to their customer's door.
DAP under the Incoterms 2010, what is the buyer responsible for? When does his responsibility begin?
Scott, the buyer only has responsibility to take care of the customs clearance formalities and any duties within their country. They have to make sure that the goods are cleared through customs, all duties and taxes are paid to customs. Any examinations, they would also be required to pay any examination fees due to the customs entry process.
We've been talking about how these terms benefit the seller. Can you speak to how DAP would benefit a seller?
For sellers that want maximum control, this is the term that we recommend you doing. There's only one other term deeper than this, which is DDP, but it is strongly recommended not to use that term. The term DAP gives the seller maximum control. They get to control the goods from their facility. They get to choose air freight, ocean freight. They get to choose any transit times or any other logistical concerns they may have, as well as they are also responsible for the delivery to their consignee's door. There could be some issues there dealing with foreign inland freight. However, for sellers' maximum control, that is what is recommended to use.
What benefits would there be to a buyer for using the DAP term?
The benefits to the buyer are that the buyer puts most of the responsibility in the seller's hands. The buyer has the benefit of just taking care of the compliance side of things, which would be the customs clearance formalities and duties. The seller is taking care of all the logistics of it, where the buyer is just taking care of the compliance portion, working with their nominated customs broker, who they have a relationship with, who they trust, and then all those goods, all the responsibility for clearing of the goods through customs are done by that broker. All the other logistics are handled by the seller and their nominated forwarder, broker, trucker, shipping line, airline, etc.
DAP is an interesting term. Can you talk to the responsibilities for the term and how it might benefit an importer or an exporter and how they might use this term to maximize their control?
A buyer is going to use this term to maximize their control in a way where all they're getting to control is the customs clearance formalities. If the seller is one of those sellers who really wants all the control as possible, the seller is going to use the term DAP and push for DAP. They're going to be able to control the logistics side of everything on these shipments. The buyer really wants to probably not buy on DAP terms because it's giving the seller, in my opinion, too much responsibility, especially if you're a USA importer. You're at least going to be able to control how the goods are being delivered to your facility, by who, how, when, things like that. So if you're a US importer who really doesn't want the control of the freight side of things, you should really consider looking at a term such as CIF or CIP. That wraps up today's segment on DAP. We appreciate your time. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out at the phone number or email address provided below. Thank you very much and have a great day.